First of all, you don't know me.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, cheering for the right team. Drama queens, smart girl, rough girl, fashion but you're tough girl. You could sit with us, girl. Drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens. It's Q&A time. Not to be confused with T&A time, which there's always time for somewhere else.
Hey, we're having a spicy day, guys.
You know, just a little hot to trot over here. Which makes me sort of think that Ivana's question is the first one we should answer because it could be sexy. She wants to know what our favorite candle scents are.
Yeah.
Well, let's use our radio voices for this one. I think my favorite candle scent, you know what I really love? Faux de bois. Is that how you pronounce it? It's the one with, they've got this giant, it's diptyque, and they've got one called Faux de bois, and it's like a fireplace smell.
Oh.
I love it. It really is. I mean, they have a cassis one that's really good too, but the fireplace smell is just unmatched.
Oh, I love that. You would probably really like one of my favorites then. There's this brand called Boy Smells that I love. And they have one that is ash. Like it's got like this really beautiful woodsy smell to it. And I'm, as you said, it's like a fireplace thing. I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's why they called it that. That one and then their other one, LES, which is their Lower East Side scent, are my two favorites.
Is Boy Smells the one that Casey Musgraves did Slow Burn with? Okay, so they have one that's so green. Good. It's called Herbaceous. Yeah. And I put it in my library where I keep, it's like books and plant room. Oh my gosh, that one's so good.
Yeah, Boy Smells is the best.
Yeah.
I live with a candle whore. Like my husband is, and this is one of the things that like when my family found this out about him when we first started dating, they were like, wow, he really likes candles, like a lot, like obsessively loves candles. And he's a Relove guy and wears it. He showers with it. And so they sell this like huge candle. I mean, it's like in concrete. It's this huge concrete bowl that they have filled up with, what is that scent? That's Santal.
Yeah.
What is it?
Santal 33.
No, it's Santal 26.
26, okay.
It's 26. Jeffrey is always dripping in this smell, but when he goes away, I'm the dork that's like, I need to light the Relove candles because I miss like the sense memory. So that's,
Sense memory. But
you did it. You nailed that. That was really good. Yeah, he's the candle person. I'm always scared I'm going to light the house on fire. You know, I like candle magic. Does that count?
It all counts.
Big fan.
Rosie wants to know what person in your life do you talk to the most? And how often do you talk to them?
You know what? I read a comment online from a woman that said I talk about my kids too much. And I just want to tell her that I talk to my kids more than anybody else on the planet.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to keep talking about them. Sorry, not sorry. I talk to my son every day. I mean, I talk to my daughter every day. And I love that we've got a 30-minute commute to school and a 30-minute commute home because what we are able to solve in those 30 minutes are so like life affirming. Like these kids are weird these days. They are weird. And I got to hear them talk about mewing and skibbity toilet and like all sorts of just what is this weird shit these kids want to talk about?
And Riz, like it's all the new lingo. So much to catch up
It's
on.
keeping us alive, Joy, is learning all the new lingo with these little weirdos.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's it. So,
I mean, oh my gosh. I talk to Sammy like probably 3 times a day. I talk to Nia every day.
Sammy. Sammy's so naughty. That's why she's fun to talk to.
She's so fun. I don't know. I think like, especially when I'm home, like when I'm in the same time zone as people, I always think it makes it easier, but I don't know. All the years we spent on set, it was like you could never call anyone or pick up the phone. And so whenever I have days where I'm not on a set, I'm just like, I can pick up the phone and call anyone. And it feels like a luxury. It makes me feel so excited. But I'm not really I mean, you guys know this. Like, I'm not a caller. I like to FaceTime.
She loves a FaceTime.
I love a FaceTime. I want to see your face. You'll be naked.
You'll be on the toilet. Sophia's like, got a FaceTime.
Like, I'm taking you to pee. What are you doing? Nobody can see me, right? Okay, good. Like, I don't know. It's like it makes me feel like we're roommates or something. I love FaceTime.
That's awesome.
It stresses me out. But listen, if I answer, you win. You win.
Hey, I want to see your face. And now we have these phones that we can do that on.
It's magic.
We didn't do that in high school when we had the little like avocado colored phone on the wall with the matching cord.
No, and like, thank God our little high school boyfriends never had to see us. Just like in our room, zit cream on, curlers in our hair. All right, what's the next question? Let's see. Georgia wants to know, what is the last thing you Googled?
Ooh, I'm going to open my phone.
Yeah, let's all just open. Okay, what did I last? I know what I Googled.
Oh, no.
Why is Joy laughing? What'd you Google?
It's ridiculous. What's yours?
Anna Nicole Smith. I just started thinking about her.
Did you watch the movie?
No, my husband was flying back home from a convention and he stopped in Nebraska. And I said, oh, I love Nebraska. And he was like, Hilarie, no one loves Nebraska. And I was like, I used to do a charity with Anna Nicole Smith in Nebraska every summer. And it was the most fun. And she and I would go to drag clubs together. And it was just like the best time ever. Aww. And I just started missing her. And I just wanted to look at pictures of her. So that's...
That's so sweet.
That's my Google. She was
way
great.
Better than mine.
What was yours?
Mine is, where is Old Town Westeros GOT?
Yeah, what is
Game
that?
of Thrones?
Yes, I'm rewatching Game of Thrones and I was looking at maps before the episode. I paused the episode and I went on like a 30-minute deep dive on maps.
Yeah.
God, I'm such a nerd.
Oh my God.
Do you ever want like map wallpaper in your house? Wouldn't that... I feel like ADHD girls love maps because we can fixate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In a big, big way.
What's yours, Soph?
You guys, mine, I'm looking at like the windows in my Safari on my phone, and side by side is, where can I find a vintage silver leather skirt? And how much was the executive order Biden signed to expand research on women's health?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
I love that you said to Google, where can I find, instead of just typing in vintage silver skirt, it was like, you're having a whole polite conversation with the robot. Yeah. It's nice.
You know, I do. I am just realizing in this moment that I talk to my Safari and Chrome browsers as though they are people.
It's really polite.
Thank you. Okay, Sophie wants to know, if Peyton, Brooke, and Haley opened a business today, what would customers be able to buy? Liquor.
Liquor!
Sounds about right.
Right?
Yeah, that's the
liquor,
vibe.
clothes, and music.
Yeah, stationery.
I'm still the girl I was in Wilmington. Like, I still just like all the same shit. I like record stores.
Mm-hmm.
I like bars. I like trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's just a trinket shop? You know?
I love trinkets.
Do you guys remember Lily's Little Market?
Yes, Lily was my first friend in Wilmington.
I liked her a lot. It was a cool spot. There was this little spot, you guys, on the water, right on Water Street, and it was, what was it in? Was it in an old warehouse, an old building? I don't know, but you'd go up these steps. It was kind of an industrial like building, and you go inside, and she had racks of DVDs. She had clothes. She had candles, she had cheese and wine, and it was kind of like that section of Whole Foods when you walk in and it just has everything all in one little spot, you know?
It was the girl dinner shop before girl dinner was like a thing.
Yeah.
No, Lily was the mayor's daughter. It was Harper Peterson's daughter, and she just like knew what was cool. And she is the one who introduced me to Jessie from Edge of Urge. Oh. She was like, you need to hang out with the townies, Burton. Cool, sis. I will. Yeah, those girls, there was like a really cool scene like young female entrepreneurs in Wilmington. And we really benefited from that because it was just like, I'm going to go wherever those girls go. They're neat.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was inspiring to see them just like not only making things, but making things happen. You know, it was really cool to feel like we got a front row seat to that kind of era downtown.
Totally.
Loved it.
I could see Haley, Brooke, and Peyton opening up a little shop like that with other cool
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, let's see. I'll go with Emily's question, but I like Monique's too. And when new actors would come on the show, did we know ahead of time, or did they just show up?
We knew like a week in advance, right?
It depended on who it was. Like when we found out Gerald McCraney was coming on and Tess Harper, remember it was like a week in advance, but we knew, we were excited, we were ready to welcome them. It was exciting. And there were a lot of people that came in that was like, you turn around in the hair and makeup trailer and say, hi, I'm Joy. Who are you? And I'm playing the person that's smacking you in the ass at the bar today. And, blah, blah, blah.
Perfect.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. Can't wait to fake an assault.
Yeah, great. One of many on this show.
Who was the person that you were most excited to have come on? Like, who was like, oh, no.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, that was a big deal, season 1. I mean, for me, like, Daphne coming on the show was just such a huge deal. I was like, Daphne Zuniga of Melrose Place and Spaceballs fame is going to play my mother? What am I going to do? Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
Be cool. Be cool. I'm trying to think, like, it's hard to rival that Huey Lewis energy. Like, I brought my Huey Lewis in the News t-shirt and he signed it. And he also taught me how to hold t-shirts so rock and roll stars can sign them. There's like a very specific, like,
you stretch
you
them.
and your, it was like a whole thing. And I just heard him on Broadway radio. He was just on Broadway radio because he has a show coming out that's all his music. And I was like, talking to Gus about it. I'm like, hey, like, I've met him. And Gus is like, okay, Mom. Yeah, you've met Huey Lewis. Cool. It's like, I did. I have a shirt. He was really cool.
He was super cool.
I brought him a record to sign.
You did?
Yeah, like I went to one of the record shops in town and dug around and found like a Huey Lewis and the News record. Was like,
I love that we had no shame. It was just like, I don't care.
Just like, I don't want to be weird, but also, will you just sign this for me? Cool.
Be weird.
Thank you.
We like the weird.
Be weird.
I still use his t-shirt trick at all of our conventions and stuff.
Hilarie used that on Pat Benatar.
I did. Oh, Pat, would you like us to stretch the shirt? Huey, maybe you've heard of him. He taught us how. Okay, Monique, you're right, Joy. This is a good question. What is a food or drink that absolutely disgusts you? Ooh.
Cottage cheese.
Really?
No.
Stop.
You know what it makes me think of? Do you remember in Fight Club when they were like grabbing the big cement-sized bags of fat that had been like sucked out of people to make soap out of it? That's what I think of cottage cheese as. I'm like, nope, I can't. The texture.
Is it a texture? Yeah.
The texture. I cannot.
Large curd or small curd?
Either. No,
Sophia doesn't like the word curd.
nope. I really do not. Can't do it.
It's almost as bad as moist.
Ew.
Morbier cheese. It tastes like death. That's just the only thing I can say. There's a cheese called Morbier, and it smells and tastes. It's the only thing I've ever eaten that I immediately felt like I was going to vomit and had to spit it out. It was like, when like a rat dies outside under your house or something. That smell. There's like a smell of death. It's like, is it fish? It's worse. It's death.
Where did you eat this?
At Beth Crookham's house. She made a cheese board and there were all these great cheeses. And I was like, what's this? I love a stinky cheese. And she was like, ooh, it's Morbier. Try it. And I definitely did not like it.
It sounds dangerous. I think we have a cheese problem.
Well, clearly.
Here. Like, because mine is Alfredo sauce. Like, I can hate fettuccine Alfredo more than anyone on the planet. And my husband, Jeffrey's always ordering this and this is like, you want some? No, I don't. That's so gross. And I think it's just because when we were little, we had to eat it a lot. It was like an easy dinner to make. And it felt more elevated than just like, red sauce
Butter
and
and
noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my family was trying to class it up a little bit, and no. I think I also went on like a baked potato strike during that phase of my life because I was like, I'm not eating this shit anymore. No more Alfredo.
Do you eat Parmesan?
I don't love it.
I
Okay,
don't
so because
either.
it's the main. Yeah. All right. Wait, one quick poll though. How do we feel about Vegemite?
I've never had it.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Marmite, Vegemite?
It's not for me.
It's not a big seller here in the Hudson Valley. I don't know that I've ever seen it in a store.
So what you're saying is in our oddity shop where we carry liquor and stationery and vintage silver skirts, we shan't sell Vegemite.
We can put it in my corner. I like it.
Okay.
You do? My only knowledge of it is from like Young Einstein, where Yahoo Serious plays Einstein and they talk about it. That's it.
We're really focused on snacks because the next question from Lauren is, what's your favorite kind of cake?
Ooh.
Okay. A carrot cake, I guess. I don't really like cake.
You're not a cake person?
Nah. You like cake?
You don't like cake either?
I really don't care. I'm take it or leave it. Like, I'd rather have a second steak for dessert than a piece
Glass
of
of
cake.
wine.
I'm like, But I will say if I'm at like a really good restaurant that has like a flourless chocolate cake. Because I think what I actually like is a brownie. Like I really love a brownie. And a flourless chocolate cake is basically like the closest thing you can get to a brownie at like a nice place to eat.
You like the lava ones, like at Pache?
Oh, yeah.
The one where they're like, when you place your drink order, they're like,
Yeah.
do you want this for dessert? Because it's going to take 50 minutes to cook.
Yeah, it takes us an hour to make it. So if you want it, you have to tell us now. I'm like, I'm in 100%.
Guys, I'm a cake hound.
Really?
I just bought like a fancy cake plate because on the island in my kitchen, I just keep a cake at all times and I keep a spoon on the cake plate with the cake. And just as I walk around, I just need a bite of cake.
What kind of cake sits on the island cake plate?
Sometimes like a funfetti, like Gus just wanted carrot cake for his birthday. We did that. Like,
Okay.
I'm a pro cake all the time kind of woman. And if it means that I have to like lose other things in my diet, I gave up wine because I wanted cake. I was like, if I have to choose between wine and cake, I'm eating cake. I'm a toddler.
I'll choose wine every time.
Yeah.
Somebody do some fan art of Hilarie as Marie Antoinette eating her cake.
I just love cake. I love it.
I love that for you. A funfetti. I wouldn't have pegged it, but I'm here for it.
I think because I'm a very juvenile person and I like kid shit. I like cartoons. I like kid cake. I like fruit snacks.
But I think I'm realizing that like I know the way we eat on set. Fruit snacks.
Remember
and
the
whatnot.
Hershey Nuggets?
Yeah, oh my God. And like almond joys. But I'm realizing again that like usually when we're all somewhere and we're going out to dinner, like they don't have a funfetti cake on a menu at an Italian restaurant.
No, but if they did, I would crush it.
Well, I know that now. But what a crazy thing. Because I'm like, oh, we've only ever had like a chocolate cake or an olive oil cake. People at home are like, wow, y'all are really going, you've really gone to the end of this road here.
God, I love it so much. Listen, the next time we do a convention, if someone wants to bring me a funfetti cake, like don't put anything weird in it. Don't poison me because I will eat it. I have no control. There's someone out there that's like, this is how we get her. Poison the funfetti.
On that note, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah. Don't poison us.
Go get your own cake. Hey, thanks for listening.
Don't forget to leave us a review. You can also follow us on Instagram at DramaQueensOTH.
Or email us at dramaqueens@iheartradio.com.
See you next time. We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, cheering for the right team. Drama queen.